it ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talking, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my fly lady. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Forever, and now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
60 by 6, go!
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Willis now, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Williams from the gun. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Deputy! Bronco 80!
They've got a man in motion. Line up the design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And all it can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Slot man in motion left. Williams to throw on 3rd. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Santos' kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play fake now, Willis to throw. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. To the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
Dolphins 7.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their early lead to 9. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has it at the 11. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 26-yard
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Complete right side to Washington. Runner spinning away, and he lost the football. And the Bears have it. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing on first down, Willis. Hits him on the out route. Fights his way through a tackle. He's still going at the 30. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Brings up third down and goal.
Bronco, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready? Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a small chunk off that lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 24.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 31, Dolphins 14.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Mustang Knights. Panthers. Panther 11. Panther.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught, nice game left side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Bronco 80.
They are throwing it again. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Achan up the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? Dragon 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Lewis in the pistol. Throwing the out route, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Point after good from Smith. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
31. Dolphins 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Design quarterback run here. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Dolphins pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They send a man in motion. Here's another for him. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Williams with the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bears make it a 16-point ball game. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
38. Dolphins 21. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Connects with Fant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some...
Off to the races, middle of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down run by Pacheco. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one flies out. No return from him, and they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Dragon 60, 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Come on. Panther 11. 60 Bison. 60.
Willis looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a one-score game before halftime. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
Dolphins 35.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kadarius Toney now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second and 10 now. Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown!
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
45. Dolphins 42. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the 6.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Dragon 60.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers.
Here's Willis to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. 7 points.
Willis. Taking a shot deep here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 18-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Chicago.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Huh, go.
They play fake now. Willis to throw. Brought in right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down Miami. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down. Willis. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up second.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes out to the left. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Looking right, and he finds it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Trying for it, it's H.A. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and then they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's Pacheco again. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight. 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing is Willis. All in left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? 19, 7, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Kelsey's got it right side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
There he is on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Come on. Set. Gravity line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He brings it in.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
They'll run. It's Achane. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. Smith able to put it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a design run. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His third total score this game. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. If this sure had the look of a drive or a coaching staff challenge that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, play action. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They go play action on first down. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Running for it, it's Achane. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tony now to return it.
Tony on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 27-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. He fields this at the 18. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready, Dragon 60, Crackle 80,
Play fake, now Willis to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins pushing to get within range for a game winner.
At the 50-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let go.
A-Chain again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he is to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Back to throw. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He'll look to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. First down, Williams. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. Cut out left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This will end up as a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. A counter give here to Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it. Williams throwing on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go. Mustang night.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Fits it through the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, so you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down run from Achane. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.